Hey, welcome to this new video. Today we will take a look at exporting or downporting / retroporting this weapon. With the animation, as you can see here, it moves. So this is gonna be a little more advanced, but not that much extra to do here to make it work. But let's just head in and let's get going. Okay. So now that we are inside WoW export, find your duelists dancing still. That's the weapon we'll be doing today. Go over and click options and then click view related models. It will look a bit funny because this is how you can see that there are effects on it. So what you want to do is click the export M2 WMO raw and make sure everything is selected. Now you see it exported the file, so let's say view in Explorer, and we have our file here. Now what we want to do is that we want to minimize WoW export. In here what we want to do is that we drag the M2 file onto the fixed TXID. And now we can see that texture 0 is missing, but the others are in place. So that means the one we are missing is this one. Now that we know that, we can click exit to this. And the next thing you can do now is that you can go into the multi-converter. And you can go in here and you select everything and drag it over and click on it, click fix and click clear when the green bar is up and click close. Now let's go into 010 editor, and in here we will, let me find it again, here we will drag the M2 file inside, and now you can see it's converted to Wrath of the Lich King. First let's fix the texture. So go down to the textures and then object skin, which is the one we know it's the 0 index that is missing. So what you can do now is that you can actually just double click here. Oh no, not yet. Sorry. Let's go down to the button here, because we need to put the 0 bytes first over here. Paste 0 bytes. Now you can double click here just to copy it and Control C to copy. Scroll down again. And now we want to see what the other file was called. So let me do it so I can see both folders at the same time. So let me do like this. Yes. Let me paste it in here. And now I want to fix the numbers here. So it's 5 2 4 6 5 1 3. Now I have the numbers, and let's take another a selection of 0 bytes and set it right after here, and then we click Control S, and then we want to put in, so go up to the I here and all the way down to the P. Now you can see down here at the start, we click on the start and click copy position, and you see the selection is 6 8. So what we want to do is here where we are setting in the texture, click here, double click and write 6 8, and here at the offset we put Control V, then select this, Control X to cut it, and mark everything, and Control V again. Now we just put it in here, and we click F5 after saving. Now we just hard-coded the texture back in. So now the texture is done. Next thing we need is to fix the animation. And how we're gonna do that is that we go under the text animation and then text anim, and then under the translation double click to open it. you see timestamps, open this, and then sum and sequence, and double click on it to open, and you scroll all the way down till the last timestamp. Then you take this number, so double click Control C. Now go all the way down again in the next menu here, and here you click on it here and click Control V to paste it in. So now what we are doing here is that we are hard coding the time, the animation's length, basically. Next, we mark all we just copied in. And again, we go down to the start, click on it, click copy position. And remember, it says 5 here. Not that we're going to use it, but always good to just remember those. Now, what we are doing is that we are going up from down here. And we will just close these so it's easier to keep track. Go up at the top. Here where you see OFS global sequence, you'll put in, so you'll double click, Control V, select this part, Control X, and then select everything again, and Control V again. Now we just put in the offset for the global sequence, so the animation, and you click Control S and F5. So what we just did was that we hard coded in the animation's time. So if an animation takes 1 minute to be done, it would be another number, and we will put in 1 minute in the hex. If there is more than just one down here, if we find where it's more of these, so 0, 1, 2, 3, you will need to go into every one of these translations and timestamps and find the last timestamp and then put it, so basically hard code it in right beside the other one. Well, I will make more videos on that, but for now we're just gonna focus on this. So now that we did all that, what we actually need to do one more thing. That is go down to the bottom here and select everything, click Control C, and go into the underscore global sequence. And here you will double click here and Control V to paste it. And then you say Control S and F5. Now we are done with this file. So now we can close down 010 editor. We have the file here. Now let's move it over into our folder or WoW patch. So that would be the server or client, data, patch file, item, object or components, and then weapon. And then we take all of this in here. So now the weapon is actually put in the patch for us. The next thing we're gonna do is open the WDBX file, and we are program, and we will say open file, and we want to open the item display info, and we want to open the item DBC. So let's go to the bottom here in the item display info, and let's just take one of these. So I'll just take like this one, click Control on it, or click right click on it, click copy line, click on a new line, click right click and click paste line. Now you paste it in data from another line, and always do that just so everyone is aware. It's the easiest way other than making the whole line yourself. Up here, so at the model name 1, what you want to write here is actually the name. So we will go to the folder and you will find the model name again. So the M2 is the model name. Click on it, wait a sec, and it will be so you can copy it. Control C, go in here, and Control V and keep the .mdx part. Next, we need to set the texture, model texture. And for us, the one, this model texture will be the one that you hard coded in. So that would be the one ending in 13. So do the same, copy it, and then double click here, select everything, Control V, and that's it. We now have the weapon in here. Great. Now go into your item.dbc, double click on it here, go down to the bottom, and I want to use the item with this ID. So here I would say, so I would change it to the ID I gave it inside my item display one, which was this. Now we actually did everything for the client. The next thing we need to do is that we need to do it inside the server 2. The database. And I already have it ready here. So you find the ID of the weapon you had, you double click on it. I'm just using my test weapon from another video. You can see the last video for that, where I go over everything. Here in the display ID, you would actually just change this to your display ID of the new item and click execute. That's it. Now we will head inside WoW and test it out. So let me start everything up here. Start. Wait a sec. Wait a little while here for it to start up. Yeah, now it's started up. So let's head in. So now I will add item, and I added my item here. And now you can see I have the item. And you can see it's moving down here. So if you didn't put in all of those numbers like we did hard-coded the timestamp in, it wouldn't move like this. And that's why we are doing it like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider leaving a like and a subscribe if you liked it. And leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for any new videos you would like to see. And I hope you join the Discord and talk with the community over there. See you next time.